my kind of like what I foresee of where I'm going in life, I'd like to go about 10 more years here. And then sell out and go find a chill town. Just chill. You know, like maybe up in Maine.
Yeah, I grew up here all my life.
Right. I'm the same age. I got a lot of family in Pennsylvania. Go down the middle, like, go get some buy for 20 acres. Have that small forever home. Just like, you know, don't worry about that shit. Pretty close to family. Still be able to come down here if you want to. And make $100,000 a year just on renting.
I know. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that though. It's just another part of it. It's just like
Sell and go.
just go.
My job is I'm gonna like this or like
Get into like easy job, maybe 60, 70 grand a year, just like have something like that. Like I'm not like fully invested. I'll do a good job, whatever it is. You know, that's what I do. You know, but like I'm not gonna stress.
that's my job. So if the disco lights go, we always throw pizza. We might have to watch that again. I don't know.
Seriously, like these are like things I think of.
Very nice to see you guys again. Thank you. Yeah.
You know, like everything's just fine. You know?
It's all out in Nugget all the time because we're planning on going to Europe when the kids are gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could live on a fucking vineyard. Just work on vineyard. That's like for life.
That's the thing too. I mean, a vineyard or like boat. Go do a year or two in fucking Costa Rica or
I mean, I'm
something.
kind of jealous of those Spanish guys that just walk around and just freaking.
My buddy Ethan, who just played New Year's Eve in the game that we had, his parents had been traveling for 2.5 years. They have all of their stuff in their 6x12 storage unit. That's what they own. It's down in like Littleton. They don't have a house. They're just doing the thing. They're going to Australia next. They just got back from France. They spent about a month and a half in France. They're like, let's do it.
I already investigated how to get the van to Europe. It's like $3 grand. Hey Ben,
Hey.
did you know that this guy is commentating tonight?
I did, yeah. I got a fan, I got friends and family that are watching almost just for you more than Keller. Margie, like she might get on. I've been working for a half hour to try to get her to figure it all out.
See what you can do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it should go good, hopefully.
Do you have a tactic? I mean, what's your tactic?
So the other guy is going to be the commentator.
Is it Lowen?
Just the color guy. Lowen,
Color
yeah.
guy, yeah.
But I already heard you telling names and everything.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not like Harvey.
Yeah. Like Celentich did it with Harvey a lot last year, or Dan Harvey.
Dan Harvey did, yeah.
Yeah, Celentich did
I don't know. We'll find out.
You're gonna have to fill in.
Just chit chat, give him insight about the kids,
Yeah,
give
talk
him insight
about
about
different
hockey.
stuff. Yeah,
No one knows hockey,
Yeah.
obviously, but
You know, yeah, talk different things. I mean, obviously, just look at the scoreboard and the clock.
talk about the bands at the pub next weekend.
Yeah, there'll be some
Right.
shameless promotion for sure with the word.
Less promotion.
Yeah, hey, there's a little shameless promotion, folks.
There's no less.
Stop in OTP. We don't take reservations and have a great time. You know? Yeah.
No separate checks.
So, yeah, you know, separate checks if you're cool enough, you know?
Yeah.
We'd love to have you unless we don't want you there, you know?
It's really great.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll find out as we go along.
It's worldwide on the web, man. People could be listening to it
Actually,
anywhere.
because I thought tonight it was going to be like standing room only.
Say it again?
I thought it was going to be standing room only.
It might be. Not that side. Durango's only going to bring a handful.
Oh, but it's the
A bus. Oh yeah. I think from
Everybody's at school.
there to there it's going to be full, and I think there'll be Steamboat people that way too. Just they show up
It's 10
casually late.
minutes till the puck drop.
That's true. I assume the students all show up casually late, right? I thought there'd be a big student.
No parents.
They'd stay warm somewhere, maybe. I've been here since they dropped off Keller at 6 o'clock.
I got here so early, I got them seats.
I saw you got here. I saw you walk in past me. Yeah. I was just chatting with them. I was like, you guys look familiar. Where are you at again? Because I worked on some of our fridge or something. I worked on a fridge at their house.
You did?
Yeah. And then the conversation came up about hockey, and it was like, oh, we have a grandson who plays hockey. So, hey, man, how are you? Hey, man. Whoop. So, and then the hockey came up, and then it was discovered that I was like, oh, yeah. I know the Hawk. I've known him like his whole life almost. Yeah. So I just noticed, I was like, I know you guys from somewhere, and I forget where.
You gotta tell me you're never gonna shave this amount of time.
Well, no, remember last time it was like down to here for like a year or so?
No, I don't
You
remember that.
remember me? Oh, yeah. In like 21 or 2, or maybe it was a year where Henry...
Mine stops way before that.
That's funny. I got a friend who his will go forever. My terminal length was about here, and then they would just fall out and break. Like I couldn't get it farther than here, but I could stroke it like way down to like here, about here. Yeah.
Mine was
I'll
like,
show you.
Mine was like here,
Yeah.
but I had the hair could go forever.
I saw some photos of you with the hair.
But like I always wanted the like long ass beard, but I could never do it.
Yeah, so it's like
Just
terminal,
stopped.
and mine goes straight to. I have like guys will come and go, what do you do? Like what product do you use? I'm like, I don't use fucking product. It just they go straight. They're just long and straight. So I trimmed this up.
Seriously, what product?
None. But Abby showed me pictures of you with your Jesus hair going on. Yeah, that was good. That was a fun look for you.
Yeah, now my hair's falling out.
Yeah. So it's funny because when I wear a hat and then I take it off, people expect my hair color to be gray. You know what I mean? And I do this, yeah, just like you, same. And they're like, do you dye your beard or your hair? I'm like, why would I dye my beard gray?
I dyed my beard.
Oh, to match your head though.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah. I just want to look smarter, you know. But I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm deciding whether. When it got way down to here, I trimmed a little here, just around the lips and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Yeah. I'll let you know. I'll stroke it for you. I always say when people ask me a question, I'll be like, let me stroke the beard for a minute. And you just look smart. You got a big beard. People come up and ask you questions. They're like, what do I? I just look wise because I do this. And I'm way down here.
Look you in the eyes when he talks. That's right.
But yeah, that's funny. I'll think of you next because I'm debating, whatever. But I let it go for like a year, and I didn't have to do anything. Like I said, the length was as far as it would go. Yeah. I'll keep you in mind. Now I might like let it go just so that I can show you.
You're gonna make me jealous.
Or if I find an old photo. Yeah, for sure. Oh, 7.
Hey, Lone, what's up, man?
Oh, 7 minutes late. Hey, he's doing the broadcast. You hear it? We're just talking about it. Yeah.
They can't figure it out yet.
Oh no, because they're supposed to start. I told my mom they're gonna be on at 7.
The guy drove back to the studio.
No way. Because Harvey was here setting this up when we got off the ice this morning at 7 for the Bozos. Harvey's both of them, and I assume they were leaving town for a ski race or something. So Brian and Griff were here setting up at 7 a.m. I was like, Harvey, what the hell are you doing here at 7 in the morning? So they set it all up, and then he's the expert, obviously, but I think they're out of town. So my mom's online. She thought it was starting at 7. She's like, what's going on? Well, no, the coverage just says starts at 7.
Oh, really?
But it doesn't. You got a crew? You reserve some seats? You reserve a whole row?
Should be good.
Should be good.
Good. How are you?
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
Mary, I was like, who is that? I was like,
Yeah, that's Mary.
Hey, nice to see you.
Where's your rest of your crew? Does she watch them all? Yeah, Mary from Paul and Megan, yeah?
Yeah, now she's working with the Finn family.
Oh, she's not with Paul and...
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mike Finn, our goalie? Oh, funny.
They got 3 little boys that are all 4 and under, 5 and under.
Does she still do work with Megan and...
No, I think, I don't think so. I think Megan and Paul are,
they're doing it on their own now, the kids are a little older? Or?
yeah, the boys are the
Megan's got
guys
some too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a Christian in here. Give me a second, we said Mary. Because every time I go there, she's there.
Yeah, I heard her, and she was walking, so I could really see her.
Are you guys going to be live, you think?
Yes, we are. Everything looks like it's added up to where it needs to be right
You
now.
just said that Lone had run back the studio or something.
Yep, he just called. It sounds like
All good?
it's good.
Harvey turned his phone off.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Lone told Harvey he had to go back to the studio, or Harvey told Lone he had to go back to the studio. He's like, all right, there's nothing else I can do for Mary. Nope. All right.
Okay,
Back to the studio.
Yep. My mom said, I'm on and can hear you. Hi, Mom. She said she can hear us.
Hey, hi Margie. Can you see me?
Can you see?
I don't think she can hear us. I think she can hear. There's a broadcast that's taking place, which I think is just a pre-recording.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna ask. She says I'm on and can hear you. Unless she's doing live barn, but she was on. I had her all dialed in on this. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's There's a pre-recording of the stuff they did the other day when they did the interviews with the guys.
Oh,
so that's
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I got Deutsche Pedigo. They're saying everything. But yeah, Pedigo just said he can hear every word we're saying. Hi, Pedigo.
Ask if he can see me. Hi, Pedigo. Can you see me?
Yeah, I asked the grandma. She hasn't replied. They're both typing back. Hey, Pedigo. Hey, Ma.
Paul just goes,
My dad's typing.
I can't see anymore, but definitely heard Ben talking about stroking his beard. Hey, how's it going?
That's awesome. Thanks, Paul.
Mason.
Hey, how you doing? Sean, I feel like we've met in years past.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. How's everything going, all right? Good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We're excited to see the first home game.
There we go. We're excited too.
Screenshot from my buddy. Here you are, Ben.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, all right there. All right. Sneak by you real quick.
So we're online. We're online.
Yeah, all right.
He said live. Talk about stroking your beard.
Man, I'm glad I talked about that thing earlier that I wasn't supposed to talk about now.
Are the cops listening too?
Nice.
Well, Vincent has a strobe light.
Yeah, I gotta. Yep. Big
You
job.
got duty?
Big job. I'm doing the strobe lights or the disco lights.
Where do you do that?
That's awesome.
They found me. Oh, yeah. I was like, can you see me?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hi, Paul.
Love y'all. Yeah, there's a.
Spez
up here, like,
sending big love to PJ Builds and the Jonathan crew.
And then I'm done when the lights come back on. My whole job.
So what is it? 10 seconds?
We're in for a good one.
Yeah, I mean, when they come out, it'll be dark, and then after, we'll skate around with the lights dark and the show lights on, and then we'll turn it all back on, so they can warm up. Yeah, and then they'll do their introductions and that. Yeah, it's a real quick thing. I'll just lights off, and then I'm done. And I'm off the clock. Oh, I'm off the clock. Yeah, I gotta go clock in a minute and seconds. Minimum of an hour charge. Minimum of an hour. It's funny. That's too much.
All right. Well, there's a pre-recording that I think is supposed to be taking place right now, but there is not. Did we say that?
Pedigo. I hope not. I had to think. I'm like, I don't think so.
Here's our sailor's puck. That looks good. Well, it's maybe the game puck if I throw it to the right guy. But yeah, there was a whole pre-recording of our radio host Brian Harvey, who is just the man and takes care of this valley and all of Steamboat high school sports and beyond, so many things, helps so many businesses, all that stuff. So it's good to know that our internet is up and going. Got the Durango kids wearing their red and black over to our left. Steamboat's going to be wearing white tonight. They're slowly getting set up to our right. Yeah, we'll see a couple guys wearing zebra outfits walking Walking close to the Zamboni doors, so the doors are going to close up. We're going to have some hockey.
Disco lights.
Disco lights. Disco Ben.
Yeah.
Going to get the disco lights on. Disco party. All right, here's the refs joining the screen to the right side. We're waiting on Lowen, who is going to be doing the full commentary this evening. I'm just his color guy. I'm excited to do some color commentary on this real deal web deal. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. And we're excited to watch the Sailors. 7-0-1 right now. We lost one game to Colorado Academy a couple weeks ago down in Colorado Springs. It was a game that kind of could have gone either way. It was an overtime aspect, our overtime game that they were able to knock one in before we were. It's all good. Enough about the loss. We also won 7 games that some of them were in very controlling fashion. Some of them were pretty good hockey games that we were able to grit and bear a little harder than some of the other teams that we played. So that was cool. And now it's time to see what the energy feels like in the Howie Dome. Good to be playing up in Steamboat. Home games are always the best. Sometimes away games are really fun too, though, because hanging out in a hotel with some of the other moms and dads and, you know, kids, families, whatever, could be some good shenanigans and see some interesting stuff out there. Shenanigans. What's up?
That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast. Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat. To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com. This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors. See you out there.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYB 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Gavin Whitlinger. I'm number 13, and I play both wing and center. I've been playing hockey for about 12 years. My team goal this year is to go back-to-back and win another state championship. My personal goal is to just, help my team and put up as many points as I can. On top of hockey, I play soccer. I'm really interested in sports medicine and music. My favorite subject in school is math because I'm in that class with a bunch of friends and it's super useful. This summer, I did a lot of traveling with my family and my girlfriend and hung out with a bunch of my friends and played a bunch of hockey. After I graduate, I plan to keep going to college and study sports medicine and continue my hockey career. My favorite movie is the Harry Potter series, and my favorite book is A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson because it's super funny and entertaining. I'm Gavin Whitlinger, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast. Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat. To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com. This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors. See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Henry Hoffner. I'm number 16 and I play right wing. I've been playing hockey for 6 years. My goal is to win the state championship this year and the second for the team. Other sports I play, I like skiing and I've played golf a bit. My favorite subject in school is history because I find it interesting. I went on a trip to California for 2 weeks this summer. After I graduate, I want to go to college for engineering. My favorite movie is Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. I'm Henry Hoffner and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test and you will see we're the best.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYB 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Trenton McElhenney, I'm number 71 and I play left wing. I've been playing hockey my whole life, and then my goals this year for the team are obviously winning the state championship and just tuck a bunch of Genos in. Some of the sports I do are golf and skiing. You know, I'm pretty interested in both of them, even if I'm not that good at golf. My favorite subject in school has got to be history because I got a lot of friends in that class. And then this summer I went to Peru and I hiked the Inca Trail. After I graduate, I want to go to college and ski. My favorite movie is White Chicks because it's just superb. I am Trenton McElhenney and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
The AFC West champion Broncos climb for the AFC's top seed. Sunday,
Week 18.
Broncos Chargers.
The regular season finale.
With a raucous Power Field at Mile High. Turn it up a notch! On the KOA Broncos Radio Network.
Denver Bronco football is brought to you by Moe's Original Barbecue, Cook, Chevrolet and Subaru, Central Park Liquor, Elevated Mountain Balance, and Victory Motors of Craig, and heard on Colorado Country. 550 on your AM dial and at 105.1 on the FM.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Hi, this is Taylor,
And I'm Ash.
founders of Lakeside Sauna Club, located at beautiful Stagecoach State Park, just a short drive from Steamboat Springs.
We have created a Nordic-inspired lakeside escape where you can unwind, boost circulation, reduce stress, and feel truly restored.
Enjoy the perfect pairing of a therapeutic hot sauna and an invigorating cold plunge. Nature's reset button.
Book your session today at lakesidesaunaclub.com.
That's lakesidesaunaclub.com, your wellness ritual right on the water.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Builders First Source, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions, Ellington Strong, Attorneys at Law, The Agency Steamboat, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing Company, One Off Auto Center, Yampa Valley Bank, and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Penalty number 5, 2 minutes.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sailors Hockey coming at you live here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Lowen Epstein alongside Sean Regan here at the Howie Dome. Sean, can you hear me all right?
I'm good. Here we are.
Sean working the camera for us. If you want to stream the game, you can visit SteamboatRadio.com. Go check out the YouTube channel. Otherwise, you are listening to us live right here on 105.7 and 97.7. Like I said, Sailors just underway here, donning their all-white uniforms, red shorts. Durango in the house tonight for a little pre-New Year's Eve action. Durango just got the first penalty of the game. Sailors are going to be a man up here on the power play. The big story here tonight, Sean, Shea Shoreland in the goal for the Sailors. Talk about that a little bit. A big moment for her.
Yeah, we're talking shot-stopping Shea Shoreland. She's been one of the best all through the years. I've never seen such a good attitude. I'd say the most resilient person that lives in Steamboat Springs is a 15-year-old girl. She absolutely crushes it right now. 3-0 to start off the season with her starts that she's had, splitting the time with a couple other guys, Ryan Hart and Joey Nelson. All of our goalies are looking great. Shay's just always been one of my favorites. I'm super partial to what she does, cat-like reflexes, and a killer attitude. Love having her around.
So we have just a couple minutes underway here. 13:43 left to go. First quarter action for the Sailors. Again, they are a man up right now. They got a McElhaney on the ice handling the puck on the near side. He's going to take this and a whistle.
Called offside. That was a close one right there.
Called on McElhaney.
We've got about 36 seconds left on this power play for Steamboat to start it off. 13 and a half minutes to go. First period, 0-0 against Durango.
So the Sailors in the neutral zone, near side, as the Howie Dome continues to fill up. If you're looking for something to do here Friday night in Steamboat, wear your black, wear your white, wear your red, come out and support the Sailors hockey team. Face-off is going to be won by the Sailors in the neutral zone. Franco handles it. A shot on goal going to be saved by Durango. First save of the game for Dante DeVitre.
So we got Ty Vasily, traditionally a defenseman, wearing number 4. He's the one that took that face-off, was able to gain control on that, got the puck to Franco over to Rose. Rose was able to get the shot off, and Keller just ripped one right over the net.
Another shot by Keller coming off the face-off in the offensive zone. A turnaround shot again to Vitro, standing tall in between the pipes here early for Durango. Another shot comes in, just goes wide from the Sailors as they continue to hold it in the offensive zone. Looking for a redirect now in the slot. It's going to be bounced around behind the net. Durango retains possession. And the Sailors fighting for it in the offensive zone, right along the blue line here. Gonna have to get this one back. It's handled by Vasily. Vasily, one of the favorite players on this Sailors defending state championship team. You got to think they have a target on their backs this year, coming in as the reigning champs here. Right, Sean?
I would say so. A lot of youth on this team. There's 2 Vasily brothers. Ty, actually, the one that we were just had on the ice, is the freshman, so he's
fresh to this team. His brother Cole got one of those beautiful rings last year. There's definitely a target on the back, as Lowen was saying right now. And Steamboat so far is having no issue taking that target, washing it off, and just playing good hockey.
Sailors continuing to dominate in the offensive zone here. 12 minutes left to go. First quarter action live at the Howie Dome. Going to be controlled by Solentich here. Solentich takes it behind the net into Gretzky's office, takes it around the crease, just dishes it up now towards the blue line. Shot from way downtown. That just goes wide, and it's going to be gathered by the Sailors once more. Handling it in the offensive zone. That's Cole Vasily. Vasily down low, back behind the net once more. It'll be worked up back, taken away by Durango. Sailors doing a good job controlling the puck, dominating time of possession here early. Another shot on goal. Good save there from DeVitre. Cole Vasily, double team, taken away. Durango's going to have a shot. Durango with an opportunity, moving left to right. Shot on goal, and Shoreland is there for the save. Gets the bounce back, and she's there for the two-time as well. The shot came from Keegan Wilson of this Durango team, and Shoreland shut him down.
That was freshman Jaden Hargis, 24, getting a shot on goal after that. Caden Salentis just did a nice job defending that 2-on-1. He backed off, let Shea take the angle of the shot as he was taking on the other guy. The other guy had no chance of a clean lane to pass that off, so that 2-on-1 was really, just kind of a bad angled 1-on-0 for Shea and an easy routine save for her.
Shea Shoreland again in net for the Steamboat Sailors as they look to control it once more in the offensive zone. Just bring it beyond the blue line. Sailors going back and forth, poked and prodded by this Durango team. Good defense there as
cross check to the back right there, no call.
Whitlinger is against the boards. Gavin Whitlinger, another member of that Sailor State Championship team.
Steamboat runs offside right there.
And the whistle. So 10:31 left to go here, first quarter action live in downtown Steamboat Springs. The first game of 2026. Hope everybody had a happy New Year's. Not a lot of snow on the ground. A very gloomy day, raining as we speak here in Steamboat. As Durango is going to win the faceoff. Taking control all the way down into the defensive zone. Shoreland is going to hug the pipe. And Durango looks to get something going on offense here. It's number 24, Drake Loftman. Loftman spins it around. It's taken away by the Sailors.
Gavin Whitlinger taken down behind the play. No call right there.
Looked like a tripping call.
Puck's going to come out, retreat out of the zone. Chapman right there. He's going to whiff it a little bit, but he gets it back at center ice. Chapman hit from both angles right there.
Oh boy, Chapman going at it on the ground with number 77, Sawyer Jones. And him and Chapman continue to get a little extracurricular here around center ice, and Sailors fans love it.
So there is going to be a roughing penalty. It looks like a roughing is going to be on 77.
Yeah, that's Sawyer Jones for Durango. And he's the one who got tied up there with Chapman.
Durango penalty on number 77.
So the Sailors are going to find themselves once again in the power play here, second time early in this game.
A good way to get momentum is definitely to keep your power play unit on the ice. That's gonna stretch the other guys thin. They're running with 4 guys. Obviously, the power play line and the PK line are traditionally putting your top 4 or 5 players on the ice. With that, if the top 4 players are on the ice again for Durango, early, like Lowen said, we're definitely looking pretty good as far as being able to wear these guys down.
And so here we go, face off in the offensive zone. Sailors trying to win it. They're going to take it around center ice, get it back into the zone, and they will reset. So here we go. It's Ty Vasily. Vasily's going to do some work now, cut up the ice. He makes a little move, tries to split the defenders, and loses the puck. It's going to be sent all the way back down into the Sailors' defensive zone. Shoreland handles it behind the net.
That's Keller Franco moving up the ice. Kid's got wheels. He always has. One of my favorite skaters to watch. I've been able to watch him play since he was 8 years old, and it's been a tremendous time seeing that kid grow into the player that he is.
Franco not the biggest on the ice, but maybe the fastest, as the Sailors do a little work now. A shot on goal. That's going to be taken by Franco and just goes a little bit wide. DeVitre getting peppered here early for the Durango team.
That's McElhaney at center ice. He looks up. We're able to get back on sides. Trenton McElhaney goes into the offensive zone. Cole Vasily does a good job chipping it. Cole's going to go into that corner. Keller's going to get it on the wall. Keller's going to send it back to Cole.
Good job here from the Durango Demons. Demons in hostile territory here. Once again, they've been a couple of players down for the majority of this game. 2 power plays for the Sailors here early with about 8.5 minutes to go. First period action live at the Howie Dome. You are listening to 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. There's a nice move from Gavin Whitlinger. Whitlinger doing some work now near side of the ice. He gets trapped in the corner, tries to find his teammate, dishes it off now. That is Solentich. Solentich back to Whitlinger, a little 2-man action behind the net, tiptoeing along the crease, and it's taken away by Durango. Sailors looking to reset here as they dump it off into the defensive zone. Little extracurricular activity at center ice as Solentich got a little bit of a cheap shot there, and the Sailors just send it off the pad of DeVitre. Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
Gavin Whitlinger just got a heck of a shot off. Don't know how he did that, but he was able to get it. Now there's a little bit of a tussle going on back behind the Durango goalie involving Whitlinger as well as Ruben Mullen of Durango.
Yeah, these two teams playing very physical here early. As like I said, Durango knows what they have. Durango knows they're coming in here to play the defending state champions, and that is how it's going to be all year long. Sailors started this season on the road the majority of the games. We actually only covered 1 game here on the radio in the month of December, so we're eager to get this season going. From that standpoint of things, we're excited to be here on the call with you as the Sailors look to start off 2026 with a win.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey here.
Back to 5-on-5, even strength. Sailors take the face-off in the offensive zone. It's going to be McElhinney doing some work as it just gets sent along the boards behind DeVitre now. DeVitre doing a good job for this Durango team here early. He's already taken his fair share of shots. Shoreland for the Sailors standing on her head as well. Sailors offense looking to get something going here. It's McElhinney. 2-man game and a good shot there.
Kettler Franco.
As Franco just could not get it to go. Seems like the Sailors are getting the shots they want here, Sean. It's just a matter of putting them on target.
Yep, they know how to aim for that twine. They're going to find one here coming up. It has that feeling. Keller goes against the wall right there. Trapped at the corner of the offensive zone. We're able to keep it. I believe that's Ezra Halliday back there, defensive partner with Ty. Ty's going to work on that player there.
Here goes Durango, big number 77, Sawyer Jones involved here. And a shot on goal from way downtown. That's Shoreland, and she's able to track that one. Just goes harmlessly off to the left. Sailors offense now back on the ice as we have a little bit of a line change here. Durango doing a reset, and this is just going to be set all the way back into the Sailors defensive zone. No call for icing as Sis is able to touch up on it. 6 minutes left to go, first quarter action. First period action.
If I could say something about Sis, that kid is a bulldog. Mason just comes in with a nice shoulder, speaking of bulldog, and we know that without having Sawyer Vietnam in this game, he's out of town, unfortunately. We know that we need to step up the physical presence because Sawyer is just a monster out there, and we will miss him, but so far, he's got some guys that are filling that void pretty well, and we're playing a good physical game.
Chapman back on the ice for the Sailors. He's working with Harvey. Harvey had a little backhand shot there, bounces off the pad of DeVitre. Sailors now trying to handle it along the near side. Durango has just struggled to retain possession. They've done a good job defensively against the Sailors, but they have not been able to get the puck into their own possession here. Sailors have dominated time of possession here early in the first quarter. Puck bounces right along the crease, and it just goes behind the net. Looks like the net got dislodged, and we're going to see a whistle here.
Good forechecking on that shift right there. Regan, Hargis, and their big guy, Xander Harvey on that line. Those guys just did a good job swarming, keeping the puck in the offensive zone with the help from the defense, and now we get an offensive zone faceoff. Fresh wheels come out. Looks like we're going to have Gavin out there with Nico Bowdry and Rose. We got Cole Vasily and Caden Solentich on D. Out to Caden. Caden takes a rip. Oh, out in front.
Great shot there.
Hoping to have a stick on that one right out in front, unable to get to it. Opportunities are plenty right now.
Shot goes high. That's Vasily, Cole Vasily, the elder. Out of play. And so here we go with 5:42 left to go. First period action live at the Howie Dome. The Sailors working on a 0-0 game.
Goaltender for Durango, Dante DeVitre, is definitely a good reason that this game is 0-0.
He is absolutely getting tested here tonight. Vasily looks to line one up again. Instead, he sends it over to his teammate. There's a quick shot there as Solentich was looking to hit Twine, couldn't find it. And DeVitre with another save. DeVitre again getting peppered here. As Vasily comes up with it, he's going to handle it behind the net, taken away for a moment by Durango. Goes and hits the skate of Hard, and now Durango's going to handle it for this Sailors team. Durango's going to handle it in the Sailors defensive zone. Shot on Shoreland there, and she's able to get an arm on it. Kicks it off to her far side.
Out of center ice, that's Hazen Rose coming across. He's going to push into the offensive zone. Everybody's on sides. Gavin turns around, shoots, just goes wide left.
Man, that was a really good shot from Gavin Whitlinger. Had the little turnaround. And DeVitre was tracking it. Whistle here as we run with about 5.5 minutes to go. First period action, 4.5 minutes on the clock, excuse me. And what was that call, Sean?
I don't know what that was. I feel like it was an offside. However, it should have been a delayed offside and should not have been called as a whistle. We should have an opportunity to retreat out of the zone and get an opportunity to go and attack that puck. But we were not given that opportunity for offensive face-off as we're on that side of the ice. Oops, sorry for the camera angle there. That's Ty Vasily back behind Shea Shoreland. Ty gets tripped up by a player in red and no call. Trent and Ty are working on these guys.
Good defense here from the Sailors as they slough in and get it out of their zone. Durango looking to get anything going. They've had a couple good shots on goal, but nothing seriously testing Shoreland yet. This might be the first one, and that's a good shot there from Wynn Daniels of this Durango team. Daniels unable to get it behind Shoreland, and she's tracking. Really good job there from Shea Shoreland.
Great kick save. Keller moving up into the zone. Finds Trent McElhaney. Trent pushes it deep. Trent working on the wall, taking some physical activity there. Here comes Durango moving the other way. Durango throws it deep back behind Shea Shoreland. And Ty's going to come up with it. Ty Vasily throws it up the wall.
Good hustle there from Vasily.
He finds McElhaney. McElhaney and Franco moving forward with it. McElhaney back to Keller Franco. Franco finds Ty at the blue line. Nice shot. Kick save from DeVitre.
DeVitre certainly keeping this Durango team in the game here, and a big-time hit is going to be laid. I think that was Solentich laying the lumber there.
Mason Regan going to the box on that one.
Wow, they called a penalty on that, huh?
Seemed like it was a pretty slow check. That was that's going to be called interference. They're making that call.
Wow, so interference on Reagan.
Hardy.
Check. Trying to get my levels here. Excuse me. I believe we're sounding a little bit clear here. Once again, Lowen Epstein, Sean Regan, live on the call. Regan, I appreciate you being here with me, man.
Cheers, my friend. Good to get the call. Brian Harvey gave me a holler from doing a whole bunch of youth commentary through all the years. He told me I just had to clean it up a little bit, so I'm doing my best here, folks.
Well, you're doing a good job. Come on down to the Howie Dome if you're looking for something to do. Like I said, this place is slowly filling up as we run under the first few minutes to go here in period number 1. 0-0 your score as the Durango Demons are going to handle this moving left to right on your radio dial. They take it up the near side. Durango's looking to get anything going on offense here. It's going to be handled by Chapman behind the net of the Sailors. Chapman tries to get it up. Breakaway opportunity for the Sailors. DeVitre is going to come out of the net, and he almost gave it away as
Xander Harvey right there was able to back check on that. He also throws the puck back down into his defensive zone. Nice job as we're on the penalty kill to just waste a whole bunch of time. Big sprawling pass. Gavin Whitlinger gets a shot off. DeVitre is able to cover it up.
And Gavin Whitlinger had nobody in front of him. It was a one-on-one, him and DeVitre wins that matchup.
Nearly 100-foot pass that just came back from Chapman there. Found Gavin a little bit tough to be able to get full control on that, but Gavin was still able to make a play and a run out of that one.
And it feels like the Sailors are about to break the seal here at any point, Sean.
Yeah, I would say so. We got 73 seconds left on this penalty kill, and even for the penalty kill, we've been finding some offensive zone pressure as a unit down a man. That's always a good sign for the guys in white.
So here comes the Demons winning the face-off in their own defensive zone. Excuse me. Moving left to right on your radio dial, the Durango Demons wearing their all red uniforms here tonight.
A little close to an offside, but they were able to get back and control the zone cleanly.
Yeah, they almost get called for the offside, and mostly the offense has been running through number 77, Sawyer Jones of this Durango team. He's a big player on this team. You can tell that is who they're trying to get it to as he handles it at the top near the slot. So Jones finally is able to turn this into a possession for Durango. They're going to handle this puck for the first time really all game. From all the way from the blue line is going to sneak over the shoulder of Shea Shoreland, and a huge goal here for the Durango Demons as number 27, KJ Reynolds, shot back from about 25 yards away, Sean.
Yeah, there was a deflection out front. I feel like that tip, maybe it was tipped by Reynolds right in front of Shea, maybe about 15 feet in front of her. Power play goal for Durango, so that's kind of what we were speaking earlier. We got to stay out of the box. We got to get them in the box.
And that is really surprising if you're the Sailors. You dominate possession the entire first period, and the moment Durango gets a shot at it, they are able to get it behind Shoreland, and the Sailors are down 1-0 here at the Howie Dome.
Well, the best way to play hockey is with some adversity. Time to see what our squad is worth right here. Let's see how they're able to pull this together. That's Jaden Hargis going down to dig. Jaden knows that he's got Xander Harvey along with him. Mason's going to go into that corner. Mason Regan goes into a corner with, looks like Ian Fowler from Durango.
Yeah, Regan on the far side. He gets pressed against the boards.
Nice job from Jaden Hargis to hold the zone right there. Sure. Mason comes in with a poke check. Jaden still has it. Jaden tripped up a little bit. No call. Jaden's going to work to try to get it off. This is going to come out to Ty. Ty's going to rip it. Oh, Ty didn't get anything on that like he would have wanted to.
Yeah, it was bouncing around right in front of the crease there for Durango. DeVitre doing a good job of tracking it. Sailors offense working behind the net in Gretzky's office. Here we go now for the Sailors. Looking to get on the board here. Harvey shot and trying to get the redirect from Xander Harvey. Nothing going there, and Durango's able to clear this one out of the zone once more.
No, Ty was able to hold the blue line there, which was nice. It looked like it was going to bobble out. Ty gets a shot.
Vasily handles it, and just a great glove save there from DeVitre. Vasily wanted that one.
A little bit of chatter out in front of the Durango goalie. It's a fun part of the game. Wish we could have mics on some of these guys to hear what they're saying out there.
Line change here for the Sailors and the Demons, as we've got
17 seconds.
17 seconds off the clock here. First period action. Sailors trailing 1-0. Live here on KTYV Sports on FM. Durango's going to win the face-off in their defensive zone. Sailors get it back. An opportunity here for the boys in white as Whitlinger tried to send it in front of the net, and he just missed it. Durango's going to have it on a breakaway opportunity. Shoreland comes out of the net, and it bounces harmlessly behind the Sailors
at the end.
Goal, and a late hit. It is getting chippy here, folks. We've got a fight on the far side. Who's involved there, Sean?
That was Chapman, who took a hit after the whistle, after the intermission, the horn went off.
And you can hear the crowd getting into it now live at the Howie Dome.
Yeah, 77 Sawyer Jones was the one that ran Chapman. 77's also over here.
Yeah, he's chirping the fans, and they are fired up here at the Howie Dome. Durango walking off the ice, trying to get the Sailors crowd involved as they are doing a little bit of egging on here. Oh boy.
Yep. How are we gonna be able to face that? Can we face that with feeling like we've been antagonized and now our feelings are hurt, or can we keep our heads in the game and start dropping shoulders and start dropping pucks in the back of the net?
Well, usually you see this happen with the Summit County teams and the Aspen teams, but hey man, as the defending state champions, like I said, you have to think any single team coming in here, Sean, wants to beat this Sailors team, and that's exactly what Durango is doing. So that does it for the end of the first period live here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Any first period thoughts there, Sean?
Yeah, I think Steamboat really owned that period. It's unfortunate to be going into the intermission down 1-0. I think it'll be interesting to see how the referees decide to sort out whatever just happened at the end of the first period. Some Steamboat kids, as they were getting onto the ice to go towards the locker room, got involved. That's never a smart move.
Yeah, very emotional, very chippy. We will have the second period call when we come back. For Sean Reagan, I'm Lowen Epstein. You are listening to 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Stay tuned.
Sports on FM is brought to you by Builders FirstSource, Shots and Payment Solutions, Ellens & Strom, Attorneys at Law, The Agency Steamboat, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing Company, One-Off Auto Center, Tampa Valley Bank, and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Brian Harvey here from Steamboat Radio. If you hear or see me around town, I usually have a big smile on my face. But that's not always the case. I, like you and everyone else, we have our dark moments. And sometimes it feels like we can't get out of that darkness. REPS, Reaching Everyone Preventing Suicide, is here to help. They offer confidential and complimentary counseling sessions with a licensed therapist to anyone in our community who's struggling. Go to YankvalleyReps.org for more information and a bunch of helpful resources. If you're in crisis now, dial 988 and remember, you are not alone.
Jason here with One-Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One-Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Caden Slantich, number 11, and I play defense. I've been playing hockey for probably 10 years. My personal goals for the season are to make another run at the state championship. My other sports are lacrosse, and I played football freshman year. Favorite subject in school is probably math because it's somewhat easy. I went to Lake Powell this summer, and for college I'll probably do finance or business. And my favorite show is probably Breaking Bad. I am Caden Slantich, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company. We're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test and you will see we're the best.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Ty Vasley. I'm number 4 and I play defense. I've been playing hockey for 6 years. Team goal is to win another state championship and personal goal is to play hockey with my brother. I play baseball in the spring and football in the fall. My favorite subject in school is health because it's easy. This summer I golfed a bunch. My plans after I graduate are to go to college. My favorite movie is Surf's Up and my favorite book is Dogman. I am Ty Vasley and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
The AFC West champion Broncos climb for the AFC's top seed. Sunday,
Week 18.
Broncos Chargers.
The regular season finale.
With a raucous Power Field at Mile High. Turn it up a notch on the KOA Broncos Radio Network.
Denver Bronco football is brought to you by Moe's Original Barbecue, Cook, Chevrolet and Subaru, Central Park Liquor, Elevated Mountain Bounce, and Victory Motors of Craig, and heard on Colorado Country. 550 on your AM dial and at 105.1 on the FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company. We're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Ezra Halliday. My number's 21 and I'm a defender. I started playing in first grade. For the team goals, I just hope to win another state championship. And for personal goals, just like play good. The other sports I play, I'm in the gym a lot and I race enduro mountain biking. My favorite subject in school is history and psychology, just because it's super interesting. Over the summer, I went to Europe and I biked and worked a lot. And plans after college, I want to get a degree in psychology and go to law school. My favorite movie is The Lorax, and I am Ezra and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcasts.
Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcasts heard on KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7, and online at steamboatradio.com. If you or your business would like to become a Steamboat Sailor Sports sponsor, go to steamboatradio.com and click on the Advertise button.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
We now send it to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Hockey.
Welcome back in. This is Steamboat Sailors Hockey live here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. I'm Lowen Epstein. On the call here with me, Sean Regan. We are in the midst of a 1-0 showdown here at the Howie Dome. A beautiful Friday night. Coming at you live downtown Steamboat Springs. Sean, we had a little bit of extracurricular activity towards the end of that first period. Durango was running off. Durango was skating off the ice, trying to get the crowd involved. They were heckling us. I mean, this is all of a sudden turned into a very chippy game. We had a really big hit towards the end of that first period as well. Mason Regan was involved in a big collision with one of the Durango players. They've currently got the paramedics looking at him over on the far side of the ice. What do you expect to see here in period number 2, Sean?
Yeah, we're in the midst of a dogfight. I feel like both of these teams are hungry. Both of these teams are playing hard. They're going to be playing hard hockey. Truly not just because I'm Mason Regan's old man. I honestly don't believe that there was ill will or bad intent when he did get that interference call. Some were saying it could have been a cross-check, some a trip. I mean, honestly, I just thought it was some hard hockey myself. At the end of that period, when 77 from Durango,
Sawyer Jones.
Yeah, Sawyer Jones. He went after Finn Chapman. Finn kind of came back and went to throw a fist. He did not connect, so that's good. Had he connected, it might have been a little bit of a different move.
Yeah, and are they gonna? Does it seem like they're gonna make any calls here regarding that fight at the end of the first period?
Yeah, there's no numbers up on the scoreboard as far as anybody being in the box. It does look now we got 21 for us is going into the box, which is Ezra Halliday.
Interesting.
Yeah,
so they are going to make a call here.
Yeah, so it looks like there's two guys that are in the box. Ezra as well as 77, which is that Sawyer Jones from Durango. Looks like matching minors, so we got 5-on-5 hockey to start off the period. As far as
Again, the Sailors down 1-0. It was a good first period, though, from Shea Shoreland, but maybe a better one from Dante DeVitre, the Durango goaltender, got to give him credit where credit is due. He took a lot of shots, saw a ton of shots from both of the Vasily brothers, and he was able to stand tall, pitch a shutout there in that first period. So we'll see if they can do it again. We got something going on here as the Sailors crowd is looking to get into this one. Face off at neutral ice in just a moment. Special thanks to our sponsors here on the broadcast, folks. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today on Loggers Lane. Dodson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at dodsonpos.com. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the goal of the game. We've only had one goal so far in this one. Mountain West Insurance Financial Services, solutions for life. Shea Shortland coming back out here for the Sailors. As we get set for second period action live at the Howie Dome. Again, Sean Regan on loan from OTP on the call with me. Lowen Epstein live at the Howie Dome right here. Friday night action on KTYV. Here we go, folks. We are underway. Durango is going to win this face-off and try to control the puck. That was a huge point of emphasis for this Sailors team in that first period. They dominated the time of possession, and Durango is going to try to get something going here first, and Shea Shortland is there to cover it up.
Nice going by Shea right there. That kid came flying in on her left side, the right side of the ice, and got a good shot off. She was able to swallow that one up.
That was Indy Eaton for this Durango team. So now the face-off right in front of Shortland in the Sailors' defensive zone. It's going to be Durango and now Steamboat winning the face-off. Sailors send it around the boards deep into Durango territory.
That's Whitlinger over on the far side getting it at first. He goes back behind DeVitre. Whitlinger, takes a shot, had some open ice, open twine, I should have said. Another shot coming in. That puck's bouncing around out front. Quick whistle out front.
Yeah, Whitlinger doing a good job there, trying to find the back of the net. And once again, it's Dante DeVitre with a couple of huge stops, and he gets a pat on the helmet from his teammates, keeping him in this game.
That puck was still bouncing around out front when that whistle blew. That was possibly still some opportunity for Steamboat.
So the face-off going to be in the Sailors' offensive zone, right in front of DeVitre. Sailors able to get this one around the net. They corral it.
Regan throws it deep. It goes all the way around. Hargis and Cole Vasily over at the blue line are working to send that one in. Regan back behind.
Sailors trying to control. It's pinned up against the boards for a moment. DeVitre looks on. It is right behind him. Sailors working in a phone booth. Physical game here at the Howie Dome, Durango and Steamboat. So now it's back out to center ice. Sailors going to reset here. A little whiff of a pass. Sailors lose it for a moment. Now able to retain, send it back into the offensive zone. 15 minutes left to go. Second period action.
That's Regan down low working. Looks like that puck bounced up into the netting.
Out of play. Whistle's going to be called, and the Sailors switch lines. Special thanks to Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a penalty, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensandstrom.com. As we've had a handful of penalties in this one. Very chippy game. These teams showing a little bit of animosity towards each other. Sailors win this face-off in the neutral zone. They get it down, send it around the boards. It's behind the Durango net.
That's McElhaney over to Keller Franco. Franco is going to look. He finds Grant Sis.
Sis working. Sis puts a shot on net. DeVitre's there off the left pad. Bounces out harmlessly in front of him, and the Sailors try to retain. Sailors, offensive zone, far side of the ice. Man goes down, and Durango takes over. It's out in front of Shortland now. Shortland gives it off to her teammate, and now Durango's looking to get possession in the Sailors zone. And a good hustle play there from the Sailors to get control of the puck back. Durango gets it, and a really risky play there. Sailors able to retain it, though. Good job there from Shea Shortland. And a whistle's going to be called here before the fast break opportunity.
We're getting called off sides on that. I think that was a game of inches. I don't know if I would say that's what it was, but that was Caden Solentich who took that defensive play back in front of Shea, was able to intercept that puck and move down the ice.
Certainly very close. Sailors had a one-on-one opportunity, And, yeah, like you said, Sean, offsides there. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Far side of the ice now for the Sailors. It's going to be Whitlinger taking it. Whitlinger loses it. Durango retains possession in the defensive zone. Sailors trying to get a stick on this one. Whiff pass there. Sailors going to take over. This is going to be Vasily, the younger brother. Vasily's going to reset. Thought about giving it to Shoreland. Instead, it's going to send it up the ice. Finds Ruse. Ruse loses it for a moment, and that one is almost out of play. Instead, Vasily's able to control it, and good job there from Vasily. Sends it behind the net. Crowd getting into it now. It's on the far side of the offensive zone. Sailors doing a good job peppering DeVitre here as they continue to handle the puck around the near side. Near corner up the boards. Vasily on looking. Oh, just
bounce it up and in!
And finally, DeVitre.
That's in, the point!
A little bit of confusion here. The Sailors get a goal.
Nice job. Gavin Whitlinger was able to knock that puck. He was chipping away at it. That puck looked like it was on a knuckle puck action.
DeVitre can't believe it.
Flipping up and down and went up and over DeVitre's head. I'm not sure if it hit the top of his helmet and rolled in.
Yeah, Durango really thought there should have been a dead puck call, and the Sailors were able to stay with it right along the crease, and ultimately they tied this game up.
Yeah, that puck was as live as it could have been. Floating around, bouncing off of DeVitre's head.
And the goal is going to go to Whitlinger.
That was good work on the forecheck from Steamboat in there. Nice job from the boys. We got 3 minutes into the second period. We're tied 1-1. This is what we need to get some activity and get some things moving here.
Huge game changer there from Gavin Whitlinger. Sailors doing a good job picking up the garbage in front of the crease and getting that one to hit twine. It's a 1-1 game here at the Howie Dome, folks. If you aren't here, this is the place to be Friday night in Steamboat Springs.
It looks like Steamboat's going to be going back to the penalty box. Someone on a high sticking call. I did not see the play happen myself. Caden Solentich. That must have been a really high stick because Caden on skates is about 6'5".
Yeah, Solentich going to head to the sin bin. We've got 2 minutes in the penalty kill here, so Durango's going to have a man-up opportunity. Power play with 13 minutes to go, second period.
So the penalty kill line right now involves Jaden Hargis and Ty Vasily. We are one guy short. Here comes Ty's brother Cole and then Xander Harvey at center.
Durango still has been unable to really control the puck. Their lone goal in this game came from a one-off type of shot. They have not been able to retain possession other than that. Durango loses the ensuing face-off. It goes down into the defensive zone for the Sailors. $146 on the penalty kill. Sailors, big D-men looking to come up big here, and it's taken away in the neutral zone.
Nice steal from Harvey.
Really good job from Harvey. That one looked like it went off the pipe. It almost looked like it went off the inside of the goal. Here comes Durango on the other side of the net, and a whistle's going to be called here. That was a really good shot from Harvey.
The big back check from Harvey, too, coming back. Was able to get those guys and coax them offline. Harvey definitely is... talk about one of our fire wagon players. Xander Harvey has got more energy than I've seen from anybody in an incredibly long time. The kid's got a killer stride, big shot, loves to get pretty passionate. And
certainly a staple on last year's state championship team as well. As
indeed
these guys look to repeat. The Sailors, your defending champions here, target on their back this season, and that is evident in this game here tonight. Very physical game against the Durango Demons, making the trip down for this post-New Year's Eve game at the Howie Dome. Sailors will be playing tomorrow morning as well, 9:30 a.m. We will not be covering that game. We are just here for the Friday night showdown, folks, so keep that dial tuned. 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Here we go, Durango. Durango is going to control the puck, still on the man advantage. Sailors doing a good job on defense. Durango handles it near side. That's going to be Cooper Lynn.
Ty Vasily just took out Lynn right there. It looks like Ty's going to be getting called, which again is...
And Vasily just like a wrecking ball, catching bodies. And here we go, Durango pulling their goalie, try to get another man on, and a whistle's going to be called here. Dead puck.
For the next 33 seconds, we got a 5-on-3, so we need to get some fresh legs out on the ice, make sure that we can keep the puck from getting too close to Shea right here. Another man down.
2 minutes roughing.
It is a 2-minute roughing call for the Sailors. I believe it goes against Vasily. Right?
Yeah, Ty Vasily is the one that took that one. Again, it's not really something I fully see as anything other than a hockey play.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that either. It was a very physical play. Put a couple of guys into the boards there. And so Ty Vasily is going to take a couple of minutes in the sin bin. 2 men in the box for the Sailors. 5-on-3 hockey as Shoreland looks on. Shea Shoreland getting the start here tonight for your boys in white. Sailors defense doing a good job. They get it all the way into the defensive zone. 20 seconds to go on the first kill.
Franco with a great job winning that face-off, being able to push the puck kind of slowly out of the zone, which was really good as far as killing time.
10 seconds left to go. First penalty is almost done. It was a high sticking and a roughing for the Sailors. Durango handles it in the offensive zone. Shoreland sees a shot just go to her far left. It's bounced around the crease for a moment. Sailors looking to clear it out of the zone.
Nice save from Shea.
And the Sailors get a man back on. One of the penalties is clear.
Go, Franco.
The Sailors. Franco with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Franco all the way to the crease. And a really good job there from DeVitre to get the stop.
Franco cleaned out Gavin. Gavin moving in. Scores!
Gavin Whitlinger on the rebound. Wow.
Penalty kill. Short-handed 5-on-4 goal. Way to go. Franco, I would say, is the workhorse of what that play was. Keller Franco was all in there, not allowing those guys to go anywhere. That forecheck was killer.
That is number 2 for Gavin Whitlinger. And the Sailors are back on top here.
Gavin Whitlinger.
It's interesting, we say back on top, but that was the first time. This is the first time we've been on top. It feels like the whole first period we were up on top of the game and owning all the possession, owning all the control. Now we finally have a little bit of a tilt on the scoreboard. So let's get some insurance goals here, White.
Still 1 minute remaining in the Sailors' penalty, so they are down 1 man for 60 seconds. Sailors leading 2-1. 11 minutes left to go. Second period action. DeVitre just overpowered on that last goal. Gavin Whitlinger doing a good job showing off his poise. So here we go. Durango looking to get something going. Sailors defense is standing tall. McElhaney with a big hit in the neutral zone. Sailors taking now on offense along the far side. Whistle's going to be called here.
There we go.
And this penalty goes against Durango, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's going to be some 4-on-4 hockey. 77, Sawyer Jones heading to the box. So much for taunting on that one.
30 seconds to go in the Sailors penalty. It's going to be even strength here, 4-on-4.
Should be an offensive zone face-off for Steamboat. It will be. Xander Harvey having a conversation with the referee at center ice, which is not on the camera because I'm just keeping it down where you guys can see what's going to be unfolding in the zone where it's going to be unfolding.
Unsportsmanlike conduct goes against Durango. Special thanks to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. Steamboat Motors, Ford Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service and online at steamboatmotors.com, located west of Steamboat on Highway 40. This is Steamboat Sailors.
Oh, he's getting chased. 77.
Wow. So that is Sawyer Jones, and he's getting thrown out of the game.
Oh, boy.
Well, did they just throw him out of the game?
He just got thrown out of the game.
Wow, that is a huge development here, folks. Sawyer Jones is maybe the best offensive player for this Durango team. He has handled the puck a majority of the night. He's one of the bigger bodies on this Durango team, and after some words with the referees, they send him packing. And there is still a conversation going on with Wynn Daniels, and he's going to head off the ice too.
Oh, man.
Wynn Daniels getting thrown out of the game. And so 2 Durango hockey players have been tossed at the Howie Dome. That's unbelievable, Sean.
Very interesting. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'd have to think that there was probably some heavy verbal altercation that took place after that. There was definitely a cheap shot. Oh, here they come back.
And now they're coming back, so Wynn Daniels and Sawyer Jones come back onto the ice now, and they're trying to get the crowd into it, and Sawyer Jones goes directly to the sin bin. I don't even understand what's going on here.
I really have no idea myself. It's starting to feel like an Old Town Pub versus the Cake Eaters hockey game in Adult B League. Shenanigans taking place all around.
It's like the radio Rockets are out there. This is crazy. A very physical game. Some drama going on here at the Howie Dome. Like I said, folks, get on down here for this one. 2-1, the Sailors in control of this game. 10 minutes left to go. Second period action. Sean Regan, Lowen Epstein. Puck is behind the net as DeVitre is looking onward for this Demons team.
Nice back check from Regan there. Solentich takes a shot. Oh, that puck went bouncing out in front. Another one comes in. Ooh, Caden Solentich is able to get that puck. He takes a shot to the back of the head with a fist from number 40.
Sailors
Win Daniels.
DeVitre. Yeah, Win Daniels, who we thought just got thrown out of the game. He is now back out there on defense. Sailors going to handle this one in the neutral zone.
Caden tripped up. No call there.
Solentich loses his skates for a moment, falls and loses control of the puck. Sailors going to send this one all the way around the boards. It's going to be stopped in the defensive zone by Shea Shoreland.
From what I saw there, Solentich lost his footing with a little help from a player's stick on the other side.
Yeah, maybe should have been a tripping call here. Here is the Sailors. Now working up, it's Hoffner.
Xander Harvey. Harvey, was looking for Rose. Now, it's getting dirty. We got some physical hockey out here.
And another whistle is going to be called. 9 minutes left to go here in the second period.
So that stoppage again, that net came off the moorings. I was wondering what happened back there, and I just saw the goalie put the net back on the goal line there. I imagine we're going to see our head referee go over and take a look and make sure everything's good.
Face-off will be in the Sailors' offensive zone.
Ty Vasily going to take the face-off.
And Vasily has been fantastic tonight. Both of the Vasily brothers have been forces to be reckoned with. Here comes the Sailors as they send this one up top. It's just beyond the blue line. Now it's back behind DeVitre. Sailors working, trying to control this puck. It's up top now to Sis. Sis back down to McElhaney. McElhaney gets a shot on goal, and it's going to be covered up by DeVitre.
So something that we had missed, that was a double minor for Sawyer Jones. So we have 2 minutes and 37 seconds left on the power play. If we score in the next 37 seconds, that means we got a full 2 minutes after that. We need to keep on peppering DeVitre right here.
So a huge penalty against Sawyer Jones, the superstar for this Durango team. Sailors take the face-off in the offensive zone once more.
Ty Vasily looking for it. Ty gets taken down in the corner.
Vasily gets hit hard in the near corner. It's a scrum. The Sailors fans banging against the glass. Puck finally comes free, and it's out behind the net once more.
Franco at the blue line. Big stick check right there to make sure that puck didn't leave the zone. It's coming back around the other side where Grant Sis is going to take it.
Here we go, Sis. Sis works it just beyond the blue line. Now gives it off to his teammate. That's Chapman. That is
Trent McElhaney.
McElhaney working, and it's going to be gloved up once more by DeVitre. Stoppage with 8:50 left to go in this second period.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the Steamboat power play right here. Gavin Whitlinger, number 13, got the last 2 goals unanswered. Be pretty sweet to see some hats go raining on the ice for this guy. At the same time, who cares about the hats? Let's just put one in no matter who it is. Whitlinger, Cole Vasily, Mason Regan, Xander Harvey, and the big man Caden Solentich back in the defensive corner.
So here we go, Sailors handle it once more in the offensive zone. It's taken up just beyond the blue line for your boys in white. Lose it for a moment. Durango trying to retain possession. Now the puck bounces around in the neutral zone. Sailors take it back, and they do a good job regaining possession. Lose it again for a moment, but the Sailors are there. Dumping it now into the offensive zone, and this is going to be taken.
That's Regan doing the dump and chase. Regan gets taken down pretty aggressively back behind. Swings a stick at that player. We still got the puck though. Oh, Solentich almost had it. It's bouncing around out front.
Really good pass from Solentich there.
Solentich, he looks, sees he's got Gavin.
And a whistle's going to be called here.
Little taking place out front.
Little physical altercation going on. I believe DeVitre might be involved, the goaltender. And this game continues to get chippy.
All right, let's see what this call is.
More penalties, more sin bin action here at the Howie Dome. Surely an entertaining game, if there's a way to describe it.
Mason Regan, the only one going to the box right there.
98, 2 minutes, high sticking.
2 minutes for high sticking. All right, so with a bunch of slashes and chops and whatever else is going on, usually some retaliation is what gets called. I would imagine that's kind of what happened there.
So we've got Regan in the box for the Sailors, and we've still got Sawyer Jones in the sin bin for Durango. Face-off will be on the other side of the ice now in the Sailors' defensive zone.
4-on-4 hockey here for the next minute and 25 seconds before Sawyer Jones is able to take a spot back on the...
Yeah, this will be Wynn Daniels and company taking it for Durango. Loses it up to Ty Vasily. Vasily with a little 2-on-1 action. Vasily!
Oh, yeah! Way to go! Nice job from Ty.
Hell of a goal there from Ty Vasily.
Let's go.
Coast to coast, takes it all the way in.
Awesome.
And nets that one behind the back of Devin DeVitre. It's a 3-1 game here at the Howie Dome.
So 3 unanswered goals for Steamboat after going down 1-0 towards the end of that first period. Durango trying to do what they can to get under the skin. Honestly, as far as the game of chess goes, number 13, Gavin Whitlinger, was able to get into the head of Sawyer Jones, put Sawyer into the box. Ty right there with a killer forecheck, great move. Sneaked that kid out of his socks, able to put it in, off the pipe and in.
So Ty Vasily with 1 goal tonight, Gavin Whitlinger working on a couple of them. Sailors win the face-off from the neutral zone and try to get possession once more, quickly diving in now. Sailors looking to make a play, and some really good skating here from the boys in white. Shot on goal there. Trey's able to cover it up for a moment. He's on his back, and Durango gets the whistle. Saved by the bell there for a moment. Sailors almost had another one.
It's getting aggressive. It's not even getting aggressive. It's gotten aggressive.
DeVitre was lucky there as he finds himself sitting on that puck.
Couldn't tell if that last shot went off the side of the net or the side of the goal, but a game of inches.
Almost snuck it in there. I believe that might have been Vasily again. 52 seconds left in the Sawyer Jones penalty. And so, like you said, Sean, Durango will have about 25-ish seconds or so where there'll be a man up. Here's Vasily with a shot on goal. Good shot there. It's going to be gloved up by DeVitre for a moment, sends this one back out. It's Vasily once more. Sends it cross ice. Shot on goal there. Goes just off the pipe. Bounces out harmlessly to the side of the net. Here's Vasily again.
Vasily.
Little two-man action with his brother there. And that one just goes behind the net once more.
Back behind, that's Xander Harvey chasing that one.
Harvey and the Vasily brothers doing some work just beyond the blue line. Now it gets dumped in right in the slot once more. A little two-man action, and DeVitre covers it up. That was a good look there from the Sailors. Unable to connect, but certainly drawing up some plays here as we've got 7.5 minutes to go here in the second period.
You can see after every whistle there's some good chatter, there's some good activity going on between the guys. On the white and the red, there's definitely no love that's happening out there. And we got a good hockey game. 3-1 Steamboat right now.
10 seconds remain in the Sawyer Jones penalty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Sailors are going to be down a man for the next 30 seconds. So Sawyer Jones comes out of the box, and Durango is going to have the power play now. Have to take quick opportunity of this if you want to get yourself back in the game. Sailors defense doing a good job in the neutral zone. Here's Sawyer Jones. Big Sawyer Jones gets it off to his teammate, and a big time pad save there as the puck sails just over the head of her. Really good save there from Shea Shoreland. Sawyer Jones handling it. Going to reset for the Demons. What'd you think about that save there, Regan?
Shot stopping Shea Shoreland. She is just cat-like every time. Big blocker save came in right there. Definitely an opportunity for Durango to narrow this to a 1-goal game, and Shea between the pipes is just able to hold that off. Way to go, Shea.
6:19 left to go. Second period action live on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. If you want to watch the live stream, you can go check it out at steamboatradio.com or visit the Steamboat High School Hockey YouTube channel, Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, where we are live. You can listen to the call terrestrially, like I said, at steamboatradio.com. So here we go, folks. Sailors hanging on to a 3-1 lead here. as we are now at even strength for the first time in a while, Sean.
Yeah, it feels like we haven't seen 5-on-5 hockey since probably halfway through the first period. I know that's a stretch, but here we are. Trent McElhaney moving deep.
McElhaney gets it into the zone. McElhaney comes around the pipe, and he puts a shot on goal, and
Franco.
that one rebounded by Franco. Good job there from DeVitre to cover it up.
We got some good hockey, good swarming. More good chatter after the whistle.
Special thanks to Mountain Eyeworks, helping you and the refs see better for all of your eyework needs in Central Park Plaza, online at mountaineyeworks.com. Steamboat Roofing, for all your roofing needs, go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Here we go, Sailors in the in the offensive zone. We've got 5:40 left to go, second period action. Live at the Howie Dome, downtown Steamboat Springs, a very wet, very rainy Friday night, January 2nd, 2026.
Franco about to take the second faceoff, won that last one cleanly.
Sailors in the offensive zone. It's going to be a whistle here from the referees as they have some words with the faceoff men. And right out in front of DeVitre, the Sailors handle possession. Shot from way far away, almost the blue line, bounces harmlessly off the pad of DeVitre. Sailors regain possession now, little 2-on-1 opportunity.
Oh, Kelly with the feet move right there. He's been working on some hacky sack action at intermission probably. I looked like that one went off the pipe.
Sailors doing some work around the crease.
Hawker just had a good opportunity.
Hunting for the fourth goal of this evening. Sailors now handle it in the far side of the offensive zone. Puck's going to be drubbed into the neutral zone. Here comes Durango. Sawyer Jones. Big Sawyer Jones. He's been on the ice pretty much the entirety of the time, other than when he's been in the sin bin.
Which has been the rest of the time, which has been pretty good amount of time that he's been spending in there.
Yeah, you can tell that Durango is looking to drive the puck home through him, though, as the Sailors get it back into the offensive zone. Here we go now. Durango dumps this one in. Referee's going to say that Durango touched up on it. And so the Sailors looking to get it away from Shoreland.
Referee takes a digger.
Still, yeah.
Solentich throws that puck up off of a skate. Durango is potentially able to get it, but Trent McElhaney comes back nicely on a back check and pulls that puck out of the zone.
Sailors working on the far side in the neutral zone, just beyond the red line. In between the red and the blue line now, right in front of the Durango bench. Certainly hearing some words from them, I'm sure. Shea Shoreland looking for the pass from her teammate, just goes wide, and the Sailors defense looking to come up big here. It's going to be taken once more by Durango. Good job there from the Demons to retain possession, something they have not been doing a good job of here in this one tonight. They've had the one-off goal, but other than that, nothing really going here. Shoreland with it out in front of her, a shot on goal again, and Shoreland's able to stand tall.
I think that second shot that came in maybe rung off the left post. Shea did a great job of having her body in the right place. Here comes Franco.
Here's Franco, 2-on-1 opportunity. Franco with a shot, and Franco just over the left glove of DeVitre. And with 3.5 minutes left to go here, another shot's going to be covered up by DeVitre. And listen, I know that DeVitre has given up 3 goals in this one, but man, oh man, he has been peppered.
Yeah, he's got to have close to 30 saves in my opinion. We're still 3.5 minutes out of finishing off this second period.
I mean, this could easily be a 6-1 game or a 5-1 game here.
Yep, agreed, very much so.
3:30 left to go, second period action at the Howie Dome. Live on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Sean Regan, Lowen Epstein. Really fun game here, very physical game. You can tell these teams do not like each other. The animosity is in the air. No love lost between the Demons and the Sailors. Another whistle as DeVitre gets in the face of
Whitlinger.
Oh, and Whitlinger, little acting here.
Gavin Whitlinger is going to go to the box for embellishment right here.
Yeah, little acting from Whitlinger as he tried to sell that one.
Come on, Gav, you're better than that.
That's kind of a weak call from the referee, but I do like that about hockey. I always say I do like the embellishment calls. I wish they had that in other sports.
Soccer could use it.
The NBA could use it.
The NBA could use it.
Your Denver Nuggets dropping a tough one on the road tonight against the Cleveland Cavaliers. 113-108. No Jokic, no Valanciunas. Tough loss there for your Denver Nuggets. Colorado Avalanche will be live here on KTYV tomorrow night and Sunday as well. A couple of big games for the Red Hot Avalanche as Mackenzie Blackwood just went on IR today.
Nice job from Nico Badger right there to take a puck off the ankle.
So 2 minutes for the penalty on Gavin Whitlinger. Again, that is a embellishment call. Not really what you want to see here from the Sailors. Durango is going to be a man up. And it's Sawyer Jones taking it all the way in, gets a really nice shot off in front of Shoreland, chases his own miss, and a very physical Sawyer Jones is going to go at it. Was that Vasily?
Yeah, that was against Cole Vasily. Sawyer Jones definitely going to the box for boarding right here. Oftentimes with a hit in the back, they could call that 2 and 10. He's getting chased off the ice. This time I'd have to think that Sawyer Jones is out.
He's done. Sawyer Jones is hearing it from the Sailors fans as he is done for the night. And some of the kids here chasing him into the locker room.
They're probably giving him the good old bye-bye.
Hey man, he deserves it. He's been egging on this crowd all night.
That he has. That's got to be a 2 and 10, maybe a 5 and 10. We'll see how these referees call this, but I have a feeling we're going to see two guys in red headed to the box. One to serve the penalty, one to serve the misconduct, unless the misconduct is already served because Sawyer just got kicked out of the game.
Now correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't look terribly egregious from Sawyer Jones. He was following up, chasing his own miss, but you're saying that was a pretty clear penalty?
It was definitely a clear penalty. As far as it being egregious, I kind of agree with that. I think that with the style of game that he has been playing, that's probably taken into account as to why he's getting chased off the ice for it. Had he not had that scrum at the end of the first period, had he not had some of the...
yeah, he was already on thin ice.
Yeah, and I think the referees must have talked to him and said, you either clean up your game or you're going to be gone. And
checking from behind, number 77 is ejected from the game.
Wow. All right, checking from behind. I'm not sure. That's a 5-minute major. So right now we have Gavin in the box as well as Cole Vasily in the box. Cole got called for roughing at the end of that play because he went to go give it to Jones a bit.
Yeah, he retaliated.
So what we're looking at right now, we're one man down. Steamboat's 4-on-3 advantage for Durango.
We've got 2:57 left to go in the period. So it's like you said, it's a 5-minute major. The Durango Demons are going to be down for at least the rest of this period.
No, they're actually up right now. They're one man up.
Sure.
And then when we have our two guys released from the box, which is Gavin Whitlinger with 1:15, Cole Vasily with 1:40, then we're going to have a 3-minute plus, or at least a 2-minute plus major penalty that we'll have a power play on.
Right, so 4-on-3 right now as the Sailors going head-to-head again here with the Demons. We've got 2:15 left to go.
Nice forechecking
in the second period.
So again, with Xander Harvey, he's got two freshmen out there with him, Ty Vasily and Mason Regan. These guys right now, we are down to man, and these guys are holding on to the offensive zone, which is fantastic.
It looks like nobody's out on the ice right now for either of these teams. It is a scene here. If you're watching on the live stream, under 2 minutes left to go now at the Howie Dome. Sailors and Durango going back and forth. Little 2-on-2 opportunity here. Little deke move and a disgusting goal. Shea Shoreland's able to stuff it, but holy moly, that was a hell of a shot from the Durango Demons.
I'm not sure if I had that saved by Shea on the camera. If I didn't, I apologize. It's kind of hard for me to watch and also remember that I'm holding on to a camera.
That was Preston Loffman, and I don't mean to give credit to the Demons here, but man, he had a pretty disgusting little move there. Sent the Sailors defenseman right onto his back. Shoreland there able to bail him out though.
And Xander Harvey was the one that went down. Not very often you see someone deke out Xander like that.
No. And so here
comes Xander again. No, this is now his time.
Yeah, Xander Harvey with the opportunity and fires it right into the belly of DeVitre. It is covered up.
Nice job from Xander to keep moving. All right, so right now we got 1:04 left in the second, 14 seconds left on Cole Vasily's penalty. When Cole gets out of the box, there's a 3-minute major that still has to be worked off by Durango. With a major, if Steamboat were to score a goal, they can score unlimited amounts of goals on a major penalty. That kid cannot come out of the box until the time is up, regardless of goal count.
Shot on goal there from about the blue line. It's going to be bounced off the pad of DeVitre. Sailors retain possession here. Here we go now. It's going to be Seletich and a whistle with 52 seconds in the second period. And how about the crowd here tonight, Sean? A really great crowd at the Howie Dome. This place is filled up nicely.
I love it. It's the best. I mean, watching these kids get rowdy over there, doing their thing. I mean, as long as they keep it clean, they don't want to be taking a chance of getting a penalty called on Steamboat for some sort of crowd misconduct, which the referees could potentially call. But these kids are hot. They're loving it. They're here to support their Sailors, and so far their support is working pretty well as we're up 3-1.
3-1, Sailors lead. 52 seconds left to go. Second period action from downtown Steamboat Springs. You are listening to 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Here we go for the Sailors. Shot on goal is going to be covered up by DeVitre once more. That was Sis. And the Sailors with no shortage of testing on this Durango goalie. They have given him about as much as he can handle. 44 seconds now as just about 8 seconds runs off on the face-off there. Sailors again from the offensive zone. Handle it now. It's Sis. Sis sends it just beyond the blue line. Almost goes off sides, and Sailors lose it for a moment. Durango's going to have it against the boards, and a whistle's going to be called here with 34 seconds remaining.
Yeah, honestly, the referees are going to now have this puck come all the way down. They should have called that offsides right when we sent it into the zone.
I saw it as offsides from up here.
Yeah, instead we continued to press the puck, and now really I think that's a bad referee call. I agree. Neutral zone face-off, but whatever, it is what it is.
I agree.
Yep.
And so we're going to flip the script here and have the face-off in the defensive zone right in front of Shea Shoreland. So Sailors doing a good job there. They win the face-off cleanly, and they will retain possession right behind the net. Here we go, Solentich. Big Solentich taking it up the ice for the Sailors, working left to right on your radio dial. Here's Sis now with a little move, loses it for a moment. It's fought for by Harvey and Sis. Taken now behind the net. Now Durango's just going to send this one all the way down the ice.
No icing as Durango's killing off a penalty.
Yep, no icing going to be called there. Sailors try to retain possession. We have 0 seconds on the clock, and that'll do it for this second period at the Howie Dome, folks. What a entertaining period of hockey. Sean Reagan, Lowen Epstein on the call. I mean, what did you think about that, Sean? Very physical. Obviously, we saw Sawyer Jones get thrown out of the game, but it seems to me like the Sailors have a pretty good handle on this one through two.
I would say so. I think that there was definitely some activity that took place on both sides, and we saw early on a retaliation call with Steamboat that we might have been losing our temper a little bit at the end of the first period. I think the coaches did a good job of corralling those boys, getting them into the locker room and making sure that they didn't, don't act emotional, but don't get caught acting emotional. The game's about playing hockey. It's about a mental chess match, and I think that the Steamboat kids did a really good job there of keeping their heads down, gritting hard, and ultimately not only scoring 3 goals in that second period, but really getting into the minds of the Durango Demons and having the Durango team kind of fall apart in front of us a little bit in the last 17 minutes.
So again, Sean, when we come back, the Sailors will be one man up for about 2 minutes following the 5-minute major on Sawyer Jones, correct?
That's correct.
All right, you are listening to 105.7 and 97.7 KTYV right here on your FM radio dial. Special thanks to our sponsors here for Steamboat Sailors Hockey, Builders First Source, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dodson Payment Solutions, Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law, The Agency Steamboat, Mountain West Insurance, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing, One-Off Auto Center, Yampa Valley Bank, and Steamboat Motors. For Sean Reagan, I'm Lowen Epstein. We'll be right back in just a few minutes, folks. We'll have third period action on the other side. If you're driving around town, you're looking for something to do on this fine Friday night, come on down to the Howie Dome and support your Steamboat Sailors. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Builders First Source, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dodson Payment Solutions, Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law, The Agency Steamboat, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing Company, One-Off Auto Center, Yampa Valley Bank, and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Hi, this is PJ Wardson, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company. We're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
End your day on the mountain with a night of laughter at 9,000 feet at Saturday Night Comedy Night. Brought to you by Steamboat Comedy. Comedy on the mountain is a unique way to experience Steamboat after dark, combining live stand-up comedy, mountain views, and a true après-style atmosphere at 9,000 feet. Held on select Saturday nights at Thunderhead Live. This Saturday night, don't miss the comic stylings of Al Jackson with your favorite Steamboat comedians opening the show. Tickets are required, so head to steamboat.com/comedy for info and tickets.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Mason Regan. I'm number 88 and I play right wing. I've been playing hockey for 6 years. My personal and team goals for this season is to win another state championship. Other sports I play are snowboarding and lacrosse. And my favorite subject in school is math lab because it's fun. This summer, I played a lot of hockey and chilled with my parents and had some fun with friends. My plans after I graduate, I don't fully know yet. And my favorite movie is 22 Jump Street. I am Mason Regan and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test and you will see we're the best.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Recent research shows that traditional radio outpaces nearly every other channel in media efficiency. Audio offers the rare combination of scale, affordability, and effectiveness. Time and time again, our clients recognize that when marketers allow a portion of their ad budget to audio, the results are often powerful. Win more customers and grow your bottom line. If you're a local business owner and want to spend your local ad dollars wisely, visit us at steamboatradio.com.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company. We're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Cole Vasley. I'm number 9 and play defense. I've been playing hockey for about 6 years. For team goals, I'd like to go back-to-back state chips. It'd be great. In the fall, I play football, and in the spring, I play lacrosse. My favorite subject is math. I don't know, I'm kind of good at it. This summer, I played a lot of lacrosse, hung out with a bunch of my friends. After I graduate, I want to go play college lacrosse somewhere and study engineering. My favorite movie would probably be Cars 2, and my favorite book is Harry Potter. I'm Cole, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Finn Chapman. I'm number 2. I play defense. I've been playing hockey ever since I can remember. Started because my brother. My personal goals for the season are to be a good captain and lead this team. And I hope we make a good playoff run. Other sports, I play a lot of golf and lacrosse. My favorite subject in school is probably, I'd say, lunchtime. This summer, I worked a lot. Shout out NPR Seal Code if you need your driveway seal coated. We're the best in the game. After college, my parents are renovating the garage, so I got a place to stay, so I'm not too worried. My favorite movie, I'm gonna go with The Godfather. I am Finn Chapman, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Gleason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Use your diesel for short trips around town. Over time, that can cause emission systems regens to fail. That leads to vehicle derates and no starts if not addressed. Little road trips once a month will help the regen process work properly and prevent future system failures. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find off Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast. Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company. We're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
We now send it to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Hockey.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steamboat Sailors Hockey, a Friday night showdown as they are in the midst of a battle between the Sailors and the Demons of Durango. Sean Regan, Lowen Epstein live here at the Howie Dome, where this place is now filled to the brim. We've got Sailors fans galore out here as this post-New Year's Eve celebration continues, folks. Sean, what a great second period of hockey we had. Shay Shoreland continuing to stand on her head. Let's talk about her for a moment. Imagine the pressure, not only being the only girl on this team, but being the starting goalie for this team and being the starting goalie for the defending state champions. I mean, this is a team with lofty expectations, and Shay Shoreland knows them better than anybody. What have you seen from her tonight? She's been fantastic.
Yeah, the ice in her veins is as good as the ice under her feet. She is really on a whole different level as far as being resilient and just doing the thing, just breathing through it. I've never seen someone be able to shake off what she's able to shake off. Never a dull moment in Shay's mind when it comes to how sharp she runs and the way that she plays goalie.
Goal scorers for the Sailors tonight. Gavin Whitlinger with a pair, and Ty Vasily got the other one. Ty's got the third goal to give us a little bit of insurance. Ty Vasily and his brother Cole having a good game here today. So the Sailors again, folks, starting this game off with the extra man advantage following the Sawyer Jones 5-minute major penalty. Sailors are going to be a man up here for the next 90 seconds as the shot on goal is covered up by Dante DeVitre, who's had a pretty nice game himself.
Yeah, Jones was asked to leave the game, being kicked out, ejected out of a hockey game. I believe in this league with the high school, he will not be able to play the next game for the Demons, which is tomorrow morning against Steamboat.
Yeah, again, the Sailors and the Demons will be right back at it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We will not be covering that game, but we are here for you right now for the late night matchup. A shot from
Solentich right there.
Way far out. Solentich just sends it into the stomach of DeVitre. We've got 16 minutes to go here, third period action. Sailors continuing to lead 3-1 after what was a dicey first period. The Sailors found themselves down by a goal. They stormed back and had 3 unanswered in the last period, and they look to pile it on as they continue to work with a man up here. Shot goes into DeVitre again. He lets that one go wide, goes right behind him. Now working just around the crease. The Sailors try to get possession. Durango's going to handle it. Durango still with a man down, sends it right up. It's going to be intercepted by Cole Vasily. Vasily's going to try to get this one out of the zone and retain possession. Sailors with a pass just off the stick. Falls harmlessly behind the net of Durango.
Cole Vasily has that puck bouncing around right in front of his stick, unable to control, so the Demons are able to
Demons dump it in from the neutral zone. Shot from the blue line just goes off the stick of Shoreland. She gives it to her teammate. Shoreland now a mispass up looking for...
That was Jaden Hargis that was stretching out for it.
Yeah, Hargis
unable to get it. It's going to be an icing. Face off down back in the defensive zone in front of Shea.
I think that's the first icing call we've seen in this game too. Pretty clean in that perspective, other than the penalties in this game. A lot of players have been in the sin bin for both teams. Very physical, very chippy. The refs certainly not swallowing their whistles here tonight.
Still two guys. Oh no, it's one guy with probably a parent in red over there. 29 seconds left on the major penalty for Sawyer Jones, who's not only ejected from this one, but ejected from the next one. So that's a big hurt for the Demons as that kid's presence is obviously very strong.
23 seconds until we're back to even strength here at the Howie Dome. Sailors working on a 3-1 lead.
Nico Bowdry throws it deep. That's going to come around a little too far for Ezra Halliday to be able to get to. Ty's coming back to get that puck. He chips it. Was looking to maybe see if he can get it to Ezra. Unfortunately, unable to.
And a shot on goal right in front of Shoreland there. And that puck just gets tossed out of play. Little words being had here as Ruben Mullen had something to say to the Sailors. And that has really been the pattern here tonight. This Durango team, Sean, like I've said, I've called my fair share of Sailors games in all sports, and typically, you see the Summit counties talking, you see the Aspens and the Moffat counties certainly, but Durango tonight has absolutely had some hatred in their heart for the Sailors team and the Sailors fans. They have been talking non-stop throughout this game.
Yeah, right from the beginning. I mean, the Sailors had dominated the first period. The Demons were able to get the first goal, and the Demon player that got that goal, who is now ejected, he instantly started taunting the Steamboat crowd. It's like, that's a pretty tough thing to do. I understand wanting to, tell someone to zip it, but do that with your stick, man. Do that with the gameplay on the ice. Don't do that with taunting and getting loud, especially when you're getting outworked in a game.
Sailors working in the office, had it just behind the net for a moment. Now clearing it out, handling it in the offensive zone. Good move here from the Sailors. That's Celentich. Thought he had a shot for a moment. Sends it back up to the blue line. Here's Celentich chasing it back into the defensive zone. And the Sailors are going to reset here with 14 minutes left to go. Third period action. Puck almost goes out of play, and there's going to be a whistle here.
Yeah, luckily for the glass, that's good, because we might have had a broken camera.
that did look like it was coming straight towards us.
Yeah, or a lack of teeth or something along those lines. Grant Siss just rocketed that one out. Another icing here, so the puck's coming in front of Shea for the drop.
14 minutes left to go in this game. Sailors going to have it right in front of Shea Shoreland. It's going to be a face-off in the defensive zone.
Keller Franco has been pretty unstoppable on these face-offs tonight.
That'll be Franco going against Indy Eaton for this Durango Demons team. Sailors win the face-off, handle it. Now trying to get it into the offensive zone. Good job there from the Sailors, clearing it out away from Shoreland. She has not been tested since early in the first period. Sailors handling it. Here is Vasily. Vasily peppering Durango a little bit. Sailors trying to hang on to it on the far side. It's going to be a scrum just in front of DeVitre here. And the Sailors work on the far side, just trying to clear it out of the neutral zone. Quickly now it's Durango chasing. Sailors now behind the net of Shoreland. In the defensive zone, trying to clear it out.
Henry Hoffner's able to advance that up.
Hoffner doing a good job. Now the Sailors control it. Here's a shot on goal, and good defense there from Durango. Sailors handle it. Offensive zone once more. Looked like a tripping call there. Ref's going to
let that one go.
Yeah, ref's going to let that one go.
McElhaney's tough as nails. He was just upended hard, gets right back up. No big deal. He's got the puck right now. Throws it over for Keller Franco.
Miss pass there. Sailors going to have to reset. Gotta think the sense of urgency is starting to set in here for the Demons as they are working on a 2-goal deficit. I think we'll probably start seeing a few more shots here on Shoreland as this clock continues to wind down. We've got 12 and a half to go here at the Howie Dome. 3-1, the Sailors lead against Durango. Good shot there just over the left shoulder of DeVitre. Sailors hang on to it once more. They have dominated the time of possession here tonight. That has been the name of the game. Sailors handling the puck the majority of the time tonight. And Durango's going to have an opportunity here, 2-on-1. Durango just gets it taken away. Sailors defense coming up big once more.
Well, they say the best defense is offense, and Steamboat has had a whole lot of offense helping Shea out.
Absolutely. Shea Shoreland in between the pipes for the Sailors. She's only let in one here tonight. Probably had about 15 saves if I were to guess.
Sounds about right.
DeVitre on the other end, he's given up 3. He's probably had about 30 or 40, though. He has been consistently peppered. And here we go again. The Sailors working around the crease.
Harvey to Hargis.
DeVitre is able to cover that one up, just like I was saying, though, Sean. More pepperage from the Sailors' offense.
No doubt about it. Xander Harvey, great job right there. Big forecheck, able to take that puck at the blue line, hold the offensive zone. He came around, wrapped around, created a bunch of free space. Sent that out in front. Jaden Hargis was able to get a shot. Probably not all he wanted. I've seen Jaden score a lot of goals through his youth days, and got a couple so far in his varsity days too.
Thanks to everybody listening to us live here on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. If you want to stream the game or watch the game, you can visit steamboatradio.com. Go check out the YouTube channel. As we are working the camera, technology gods smiling on us here tonight, as I believe we have a pretty solid stream going. So thanks again to you, Sean, for running the camera. Shot on goal, good glove save there from DeVitre, and the Sailors want that one back.
Nice work there. That was Gavin Whitlinger over to Nico Bowdry. Nico was able to put that one on goal. Big glove from the big goaltender there, DeVitre.
11 and a half to go here from the Howie Dome Friday night matchup, Durango and Steamboat. Sailors hanging on to a 3-1 lead. This place is packed, folks. Post-New Year's game. First one of the year. First one of 2026. Sailors looking to start this year off on a high note. Durango's going to handle this puck after the face-off in their defensive zone. Sailors trying to gain possession. Dangerous situation here if you're DeVitre. Sailors trying to get this one back in to the offensive zone quickly now. It is worked behind the net. DeVitre looking onward as Solentich handles it, leaves it for his teammate. A good play here from the Sailors. It's out in front of DeVitre, and he's able to cover it up once more.
That was Solentich to Whitlinger, back to Solentich. Solentich right in the slot there, got a great shot.
Yeah, DeVitre had his eyes on that one the entire time, but a good little two-man game from Whitlinger and Solentich. Again, Whitlinger looking for the hat trick. He's got 2 goals here tonight of the Sailors, 3. Vasily with the other one.
Some real good respect right there, too. After that shot was saved by DeVitre, we saw one of our boys go up and give him a knuckle bump, saying, nice save.
Absolutely. I think the Sailors realized this could easily be a 10-1 game. Their offense has surely been dominant. Here's a shot on goal and another glove knock away by DeVitre. It looked like that one might have just went wide to the left. Sailors trying to retain here. Working around the blue line, it's Durango in the defensive zone. They have not really been able to control the puck at all so far in this third period. We saw them handle it a little bit more in the second period, but nothing doing so far here. Here we go for the Sailors.
Oh, yeah! Henry Hoffner!
Wow.
Did that not go in? How did that not go in?
I thought that was in.
I could have sworn that was in.
I mean, that was as wide open as it gets. DeVitre was on his back. Hoffner just cannot bury it. You and me both, Sean. I mean, that looked like it was in the back of the net.
It really did. I don't know how that did not go in.
And so no stoppage of play here. Sailors handle it in the defensive zone. Little line switch here for both teams as the Sailors work it up once more. There's a shot on goal from Vasily. That one's a little bit wide to the right, off the pad of DeVitre.
Franco goes down in the corner. McElhaney follows down in the corner.
And this one is going to be off the board. Sailors handle it. It is Vasily once more. Vasily loses it. Durango's able to get it. Taken away now by Vasily, and a penalty is going to be called.
Come on. This is hockey.
That's a very weak call.
This is hockey.
And they are going to get McElhaney Number 71 for the Sailors on the call there.
That's
very soft. Very soft.
Very soft indeed.
Well, and some words here between DeVitre and
Xander Harvey down there.
Harvey saying, I'm going to get one.
He's also saying, heck of a game, 32.
No doubt. DeVitre does deserve a lot of credit here. Both these goaltenders have been fantastic. Shoreland and DeVitre in a true battle at the Howie Dome. So very entertaining hockey.
Sounds like they just gave Trent McElhaney a 2-minute penalty for pillow fighting. I mean for roughing. Whatever.
2 minutes or 4 minutes.
Oh, they gave him a double minor?
Wow.
I wonder if there was some chatter afterwards, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like they get him for a little extracurricular stuff. So 4 minutes, the Sailors are going to be down here. An opportunity for Durango, if I've ever seen one, as they look to climb back in this game. Here we go now. It's going to be Wynn Daniels. Now, when Sawyer Jones is not on the ice, a lot of this offense goes through Daniels. We'll see if he can get something going here. Shoreland with a good glove save there.
Nice
Pat save from Shoreland once more. This one goes all the way down. DeVitre's there to stop it. Good job there from the Sailors.
Oh, sorry, folks. We've got the camera there.
Wynn Daniels handling it. As Durango's going to try to control this one. Sailors have it in the defensive zone. They're going to try to send this one all the way up. DeVitre lets this one go. And it comes out of the net. This is a missed opportunity for the Sailors. Oh! DeVitre's on the ground. And the Sailors almost bury the fourth goal of the game. Not quite, but they were there. DeVitre with a hustle save.
Again, I kind of missed the camera on that, but DeVitre went into the corner. Hargis was the one that went into the corner with DeVitre. DeVitre tried to come back. Hargis found Harvey. Harvey took a shot. It was deflected off a player's stick out front, went up into the netting.
Face off right in front of DeVitre. Sailors in their offensive zone. Down one man for the next 3 minutes. As Durango works it in front of Shoreland. Shoreland's been fantastic tonight. She gave up the one goal earlier in the first period and has been perfect since then. So Durango controls the puck. They bring it behind the net.
Nice stick check there from Cole Vasily. That's Jaden Hargis moving up. He's got Xander Harvey with him.
Sailors with a defensive takeaway, bring it all the way down into the offensive zone. Good job there from the boys in white. Sailors donning their all-white jerseys with the red numbers tonight, red piping down the sides. As a one-on-one opportunity here for the Sailors. This is going to be Harvey. Harvey!
Oh, no!
That one just goes wide.
Sitting on the goal line.
Yeah, sitting on the goal line. DeVitre thought he had it, and it just trickles out right behind him. Harvey wishes he had that one back. Sailors still working on a 3-1 lead here with 9 minutes left to go in this one. One-on-one opportunity once more. Here we go now. It's Solentich. As that one just goes off the shoulder of DeVitre. Good job there, hugging the pipe.
Net goes off the moorings there. That's what the whistle's for.
DeVitre just not giving the Sailors any angle. His positioning is fantastic.
Still 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on Trent McElhaney's penalty.
Man, that is a really soft penalty.
Yeah, there must have been something else that we missed that took place after the penalty.
He had to have said something to the refs or one of the Durango players. Sailors down a man for the next 2 minutes, like you're saying, Sean. So here we go.
And now the first penalty of the double minor is officially over. So we're under 2 minutes on that. We got 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this third period. Steamboat up 3-1.
Again, Durango trying to play with some urgency here as they trail. Working left to right on your radio dial. They're trying to get something going. Sailors defense has been a wall here tonight, stymieing everything the Durango Demons have thrown at them. And here we go once more, an opportunity for the Sailors coming up the right side. That's Whitlinger. He's trying to get the hat trick, and he gets sniffed out.
Yeah, Gavin Whitlinger with his back check right there was just fantastic. I guess it was more of a forecheck as he was able to pull that away from 3 Demon players in the offensive zone, essentially.
What's more, it's Wynn Daniels for the Demons. Daniels, like I said, running that point guard type of position here for the Demons as he brings it up the ice the majority of the time.
Solentich takes his time, moves it up over center ice. Franco with a poke check. Hazen Rose going to work on it. Keller with the wheels. Keller moves in.
Here we go, one-on-one opportunity. Nice little move and a shot on goal. That one is going to be stopped by DeVitre. Good save there from the Demon goalie.
God, it's so much fun watching Keller Franco play.
Franco with a fantastic move, had it in the slot, just couldn't finish. And so here we come with the Demons up the far side.
Nice big clear, full ice clear from Salentic.
DeVitre's there to get a stick on it. Sailors chasing.
Just over 30 seconds left in the Steamboat in the Steamboat penalty kill.
5:50 in the game.
Franco comes away with it. Franco, he's going to move.
Here we go, Franco.
Oh, he looks. He's got Nico Bowdry with him. Oh, it's in his feet. Keller they missed the fact that it was in his feet. Nico.
One-on-one opportunity. Nico hugs the pipe. Here we go around the far side. And the Demons are there to sniff it out.
Nico with a nice little puck flip up and over the back of the netting there, hoping he was able to find Keller.
Vasily going to reset here, sends it down back into the offensive zone. DeVitre bounces it off his pad and sends it to his teammate. Demons trying to corral the puck on the far side of the ice. Sailors drop down into the offensive zone. It is a scrum on the far side. The puck is against the boards. Nothing doing here, and Durango is going to come out with it. Here we go, Durango on a 1-on-3 opportunity, just a dump in, and Shoreland's able to glove that one up. Whistle here with 5 minutes on the clock. Special thanks to our sponsors here on this broadcast here tonight. Dodson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at dodsonpos.com. All right, Sean, what do you think the Sailors need to do here to close this one out? They've played the game perfectly. Shoreland has been fantastic. I think just limit the penalties and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, just hold the offensive zone as we've been able to do all night. Mason Regan on the far boards over there. He sees Xander Harvey streaking. Mason now has the puck again. Moves into the zone as Regan.
Oh, what a stick skills there.
Oh, that goalie looked like he just kind of kicked the net a little bit off the mooring.
Yeah, Regan flashing the mittens a little bit, tried to sneak it in along the far pipe, and DeVitre said no way. This one goes all the way down. Sailors in the defensive zone. Shoreland looks on. 4.5 minutes remaining in this third period at the Howie Dome.
That's Cole Vasily moving up right in front of us right here.
Cole Vasily putting together a fantastic game tonight as him and his brother dominating for this Sailors team. Gavin Whitlinger with 2 goals, Vasily with 1. Sailors offense continuing to pepper DeVitre as this puck is just bouncing around the blue line, and here's an opportunity for the Sailors. Harvey had a wide open one-on-one with DeVitre, and he gets it poked from behind. Good defense there from Durango.
Icing should be called right here, and it is.
Sailors unable to touch up, and the icing is called.
Well, I think that's what we got to do. That's 1 minute gone since the question was asked of what we got to do, and that was 1 minute of offensive zone activity for the Sailors.
4 minutes remaining in this game. A very entertaining game. Sean, it has been a fun call with you. We've seen a ton of penalties in this game. We've seen a lot of physicality. We've seen a couple of ejections as well, including Sawyer Jones, the star player for this Durango team, getting thrown out in that second period. Game-changing penalty earlier in this game.
Yeah, it really is. It's funny, without Sawyer Jones in the game, too, Steamboat has not been able to score a goal, I don't believe, since.
And, you know, I think it is worth mentioning, I believe Sawyer Jones is going to be out for the morning game tomorrow, correct?
Yep, I believe so. I think that's how these CHASA rules work.
So that is certainly a big development of events. So Sawyer Jones, like I said, one of the main players here for this Durango Demons team. 3:30 left to go here at the Howie Dome, folks. Downtown Steamboat Springs, Friday night lights as the Sailors look to go to 8-1 with a win here against Durango. And, you know, Sean, I know this is your boy's first year on this Sailors high school hockey team, but are there a lot of similarities that you see between this team and the state championship team last year?
You know, there are. I think the biggest thing is just buy-in. There's a group of kids here that definitely, they've all bought into a system that seems to be working. Coach Chapman has done a great job of holding on to what Coach Ripley built for the last few years. Ripley was obviously the head coach of the state championship winning team. He made a culture. I know the kids talk about REACH when they're in the locker room. It's an acronym. I don't want to try to say what it is because I'll have something wrong. But, you know, it's really something that it's about buy-in. And I think that these kids, you know, when they were coming into this year, we only have a couple seniors. I think 3 seniors, a few juniors, a lot of sophomores, 2 freshmen that are out there, 3 tonight. There's there's been a lot of opportunity for kids to be down on the team and not like what's going on as far as having so much youth. But I think that the older kids have really been just great coaching, mentors for the younger guys, and the younger guys have bought into the system.
So certainly some pressure, I would think, as a young player coming into this state championship locker room. What does your son Mason have to say about that? Is he excited? I mean, it's certainly probably a different feel after winning the state championship like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Mason's excitement is through the roof, and I think at the beginning of the season, him along with some of the other guys were like, yeah, that might be a stretch that we're going to make it back to states and see what happens there. But as we've gone now, this is our 9th game, and hopefully we hang on to what this is. These kids are now starting to believe that they are contenders in this 4A, Chassa League in Colorado. We went down a couple different weekends on the Front Range in Colorado Springs, and there's not a team that we've played so far that we can't match up against. And there's a very good chance that these guys, as long as they keep their heads and their hearts in the right places, continue looking out for each other and continue having fun.
It's must watch. I mean, it's like watching the Avs. They're so good that you almost feel like you have to make it down to the Howie Dome to see these guys play, man.
Let's go, Steamboat. Come on out and support your boys.
So just a reminder, folks, if you want to come watch this Sailors team take on Durango tomorrow morning, they will be right back here at around 9 a.m., 9:30 puck drop. We will not be covering that game on the radio, but if you want to come support the Sailors, they would love it. That game will be tomorrow right here at the Howie Dome. So otherwise, stay tuned, folks. You are listening to 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Little break in the action there as the Sailors make a couple of personnel changes, as do the the Durango Demons. Glenwood's the Demons as well. I believe we have a goaltender change here for Durango as DeVitre goes out of the game. Fantastic game from DeVitre as his night is over.
Actually,
did they switch goalies or no?
I don't think they did. I think they were going to.
I think they were going to, and you're right. They did not end up doing that. So DeVitre is still in the game, working on however many saves he has, and 3 goals against. 2:20 left to go in this one, folks.
Yeah, and if DeVitre is not injured, there's no reason that he should be pulled out of that game because that's his net tonight. Granted, his team is down 3-1. That kid has played rock solid.
Sure, certainly not his fault, as the urgency is in the air here for the Demons. Durango making the long bus ride for a
big hit from Caden Solentich right there.
For a series here against the Sailors and not going quite how they would like it to. Big hit from Solentich, like you said, put him into the boards. And we are now under 2 minutes to play here at the Howie Dome.
Nice job from Shea right there to get a kick on that and make sure that puck didn't trickle through the crease any closer.
Make sure you guys stick around and listen to the Colorado Avalanche right here on KTYV as they have a couple of games this weekend. Tomorrow, you can listen to Connor McGahee on the call. Sunday as well as the Denver Broncos folks over on our sister station KRAI AM. Here's a shot from the Sailors as they bring it into the offensive zone as we run under about 90 seconds left in this one.
Xander Harvey has just got such great control of the puck. The way that he can move, he can open up the ice, he can stretch everybody out.
He certainly is a fast skater.
Back to the point, Ezra Halliday is able to knock that one in. Harvey again, somehow the kid is just everywhere.
Cole and Ty Vasily as well out here for the Sailors. The two brothers doing a hell of a job here tonight as that is covered up in front of the net, or behind the net rather. I believe it got stuck in the netting as DeVitre looks on.
So 53 ticks left and Steamboat goes 8-0-1 for the season. I don't want to talk prematurely, so...
Well, another person making their debut here tonight, Sean Regan, everybody. A fantastic job on the microphone. I know you said you grew up listening to Doc and Mike Emmerich, and you are doing a great impression. Great job here doing the color commentary, Sean.
Well, thanks for the invite. It's been a great time sitting next to you, and I look forward to the next one.
Under 50 seconds left to go now here. 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. Thanks to everybody for tuning in on the radio. If you were watching on the live stream, I believe everything went smooth on that end of the world as well. Technology gods smiling on us tonight. Want to say a special thanks to The agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. 30 seconds left to go here. Sailors still have their main guys in the game, not letting up. Foot on the throat of this Demons team as the Sailors are going to move to 8-1 on the year. A huge win. Always fun beating Durango.
You know, Durango, in their youth hockey days, they're so far down south, they don't really play against the mountain teams very often. And Durango is known for playing against teams in New Mexico and different cities and whatnot outside of the state of Colorado. And honestly, I think the kids really develop a whole lot of grit because of that. They play
certainly a good test for this Sailors team.
Absolutely.
Looking ahead, Sean, I know you know more about this league than I do, but who would you say is the biggest test for this Sailors team on the western slope?
Yeah, as far as the mountains go, I think Battle Mountain is going to be that's going to be a bloodbath. You know, Battle Mountain is essentially Vail continued.
Sure.
And Vail hockey is always something that you know, they could be a thorn in the side and they could also be beat. So I think that's going to be a real big test as far as the Steamboat kids are going to have to go against for regular season stuff, and then. You know, when it comes to the rest of it, you know, we saw Colorado Academy was a team that was able to beat us in overtime. I'd love to see us play best of 7 on that. I think we would have come back and won the next 4. So really, you know, we'll see where it all goes. I think that whatever happens, the Sailors have a really good chance of just being able to keep on moving forward.
Well, that is going to do it here, folks. Friday night is in the books. The Sailors move to 8-1 on the year, 8-0-1. This defending state championship team continues to roll on behind the everlasting stick of Shay Shoreland. How about her?
Shot stopping Shay Shoreland.
Shot stopping Shay Shoreland standing on her head tonight, and the Sailors get out of here with a 3-1 home victory, folks. Again, if you want to come out tomorrow morning to support these guys, puck drop will be at around 9:30 a.m. For Sean Reagan, I'm Lowen Epstein saying so long and have a wonderful evening. I hope everybody has a great New Year's weekend. Sean, I'm sure people can find you down at OTP, man.
Be pretty easy. I'm the guy walking around like I should know what I'm doing, and I got no idea. Thanks for the crew down there. Thanks for all the faithful locals that keep us going. And you know, we love our hockey. If you want to come down and watch some Avalanche hockey, whatever. It's hard to watch Comcast or not Comcast, whatever. Hard to watch Altitude in a lot of places, but it's not hard to watch Altitude at OTP.
Sure, a physical one ends with a Sailors victory, folks. We saw ejections, we saw a boatload of penalties, and ultimately we see a Sailors win. So again, folks, for Sean Reagan, I'm Lowen Epstein signing off here tonight on 105.7, 97.7 KTYV. The Sailors hockey team gets a victory. Happy New Year. Have a safe weekend.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Builders First Source, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, and Payment Solutions, Ellens and Strong, Attorneys at Law, The Agency Steamboat, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eye Works, Steamboat Roofing Company, One-Off Auto Center, Yampa Valley Bank, and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Ice Hockey on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com. Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Win on 3, 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Springs.